Hi everyone, happy Friday. I hope that your day has started off well. I know mine has. We did spinning in the morning with Darren at Eos Fitness in downtown, and then I taught my Zumba class at 8:30 up in Shea for Mountainside Fitness, and it was amazing. And let me stir this before I burn my rice. But anyways, so I'm Azucena Gonzalez. I'm a realtor with Mojica and Associates, and you're joining me live for Fit Fridays. Now, I do want to say that today's Fit Friday will be about today's food. I love food, which is why I post about it frequently, but also because I get a lot of people asking me, what do you eat? Or how do you make your food and that kind of stuff. Now for today, I'm going to be doing some chicken with some bell pepper, onions, and then a side of green beans, and then also a side of brown rice. Now, I do want to say that whenever I do this recipe, I don't follow something in particular. I just kind of taste and go, and from what I've tried in the past, and I just kind of do something. I put it all together, and it's usually really good. So yeah, what could go wrong? So if you're looking for an actual recipe, this is not that kind of live thing, okay? So I'm gonna add my water to my brown rice because that's been sitting here. So something that I noticed that other people don't do, but that from what I've seen Mexicans tend to do, is actually fry their rice a little bit before putting water in it. I was talking to somebody about it when I lived in Tucson, and they were like, you fry your rice beforehand? I'm like, yeah, don't you? Like, it was kind of awkward because I didn't know that was not a thing to other people. So anyways, so I have that going. So that's my little pot that I have over here, right there. And like, you know, this is live. Look at this. Look at this. I need to clean that up. I should clean it up while the stove's hot too. You know, it really loosens up the mugre that is stuck on there. So forgive me. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that, cover that up. It makes it easier for it to heat up faster, but also it really needs all the water in there. You know, get the rice nice and going. So first thing I'm gonna do is, you only have one chicken breast today instead of two like last time. So yeah, people be making fun of me. Don't you know how to cook for two? Yes, and for 100 other people. So anyways, first thing I'm gonna do is, my hands are already washed. With the hand that I haven't touched the chicken with, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my skillet so that that's ready for when I'm done cutting the chicken. So I'm gonna turn that on. I have an electric stove, so you obviously have to let that thing warm up. I cannot wait to have a gas stove, because it's all about gas stoves. Like, I love gas stoves. Like, they heat up so fast. And yeah. Anyway, so I'm just gonna dice up my chicken. And like, obviously it's defrosted, so it's super easy to cut. So I'm going to make them into panda size, pandas in the restaurant size bites, okay? So as you can, so I had the breast, I sliced it up, right? And then this, I'm just cutting like in 3. Okay. All right, so I have that going. So, yeah. I have 2 lovely bell peppers, an orange one, and the yellow one that I'll be chopping up. Because then I have my green beans, which are green. Because, you know, I like to see a little bit of a rainbow on my plates. I always think it's nice. So I always strive for that. So I'm like, okay, how many colors can I get on my plate? So I'm gonna wash my hands real quick, because I'm done with the chicken for right now. All right, so like I said, today's chicken is gonna be a little different because I'm gonna be using some sesame oil. I'm going to be using some chili flakes, and obviously regular stuff like garlic pepper, ground garlic, but like pepper, there we go. I won't be using salt because I'm also gonna be putting soy sauce in it. Hi, Dana! And what else? So that's all that's going with the chicken. So like I said, no salt because we're doing the soy sauce. If you can do low sodium, you know, there's a lot of sodium in soy sauce, hence the salty taste. So yeah, you just want to be careful with that. You know, it really retains water, and you don't really want to retain water. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna have the green beans cooking on the side with some butter. Oh, and I forgot to say, oh, sorry, babe. I'm adding some peanuts for a little crunch to this. Like that's, like you might think like, oh my God, that's weird. Or if you haven't tried it, you need to try it. It's a game changer. It adds a nice crisp. Like you don't throw them in there when you're starting off, but you throw them in there towards the end. And it kind of complements the nutty flavor of the sesame oil, okay? So if you haven't used sesame oil, I highly recommend it. You can usually get it like in your international aisle sort of thing. So this is the one that I'm using, looks like, okay? Hey, Melanie. Dude, what's I don't even know how to say that. Ponzu? Ponzu? Let me say it with an English accent and then a Spanish accent. What's ponzu? What is that, Melanie? Tell me about it. Because I want to know. Because I always like to cook with different things. Like, I also bought oyster sauce. Oyster sauce? I think that's what it was called. That was interesting. It expired before I could use it all. But I mean, I liked it. I used it to make some, what was it? Like a type of stir fry? But anyways, there's a lot of steps. I had to add cornstarch and all this other stuff. It was super good though. So yes, I want to know. I'm waiting for you to tell me, dude. So I can also tell the other people because I'm sure they have the same question I have. Okay, so I put my chicken in. I took off a little bit that I saw there. I mean, I couldn't resist. Let me take off this ad. It's interesting and all, but okay, so I got rid of that cutting board, that knife, because we're going to be chopping our veggies. Again, no cross contamination here. All right, my new cutting board. I guess I could be extra and wipe the counter, but not today. Hola, tío. Saludos desde Phoenix. Okay, so since I already threw my chicken on, you know when you put too many things in, you can't open your door. Okay, here we go. Something to throw the chicken with. Awesome. So I threw the sesame oil in there. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of that garlic powder and stuff. La-da-dee-da-dee. So season to taste. I like to season things quite a bit. Okay, here we go. So it's a ponzu. I'm just gonna say it in Spanish. Ponzu is a citrus-based sauce. I think it would go really well with what you're making too. Ooh, it sounds like it would be really good with what I'm making. I mean, next time I see you, we're gonna have to try it out or something because it sounds really good. Let's see. So I'm gonna let that, you know, do its thing while I do my thing over here with the lovely yellow rice with the lovely orange bell pepper. Cut that up. There's different kinds of ways for you to cut this. This is the way, one of the ways that I like to cut mine. I don't have a specific way that I use all the time. You just want to be careful. You normally wouldn't want to do what I'm doing because you could cut your hand. I've seen it happen here in the kitchen. Victor was one time, so we wanted coconut, right? And he was like, he was having a hard time, and I was like, well, you wanted the coconut, so you cut it. What a supportive wife. And he's doing this with the coconut. That's a big no-no. Pues, he ended up cutting himself. And you're like, and then I'm nervous because I'm like, oh my goodness, like, am I gonna have to use my CPR and first aid skills, you know? It wasn't that bad, but it just made me really nervous. I was like, oh my God, it's the end. Anyways, a ver. ¿Me mandas poquito de lo que... sí, se lo mando por FedEx. Pero cuando llegue, no sé si va a estar comible todavía. Es lo único, ¿eh? Okay, so I cut my bell pepper. I won't throw that in yet. I'm going to turn on my thingy for the green beans too. So here's the thing. You're like, why did you put the arroz, the rice, to cook first? Because it takes longer. And I don't know if this is just my experience or other people's experience as well, but brown rice tends to take longer to cook, for me at least. So I don't know. If it doesn't for you, great, but if it does, you're not the only one. So now I'm gonna cut my yellow one. Yellow is actually a color that my mom really likes. And I think I started liking it more too now. I'm gonna chop that up. And as you can tell, like I'm not doing small pieces, you know, bite-sized pieces. You cut this however you want to, however you think will be best. I like to make mine kind of big. So as you can tell, there's gonna be quite a few vegetables in comparison to the amount of chicken. And that's fine, that's not exactly what I want. If you want less vegetables or more vegetables, then you tweak it to your needs. If you want to do, you know what, I don't want to do any chicken, you know what, use some soy, use some other vegetables to make it more of a vegetable stir fry then. I've done a vegetable stir fry with the sesame oil. Again, no regrets, super delicious. Carrots are actually really good with the sesame oil. So like I said, there's options for everybody's gustos. Okay, so you can tell when the chicken is done because it's no longer pink, because you see it turn white. As soon as most of it is all white, I will go ahead and throw in my veggies. Now I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, almost forgot. La cebolla, the onion. Again, I'm gonna do rather big pieces. This is a relatively small onion. It fits in my hand. It's smaller than a baseball. So I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna end up using all of this. So I find that if I take off the ends, it's easier to peel. I mean, like I said, like you do you. Use this as a guide. Let this inspire you. Let this move you to whatever's gonna be best for you. Like I tell my people in class, do you, boo, because I'm gonna do me. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna chop this up. I don't like how this part looks, so I'm gonna be like, bye, boo. Same over here. Bye bye. I'm gonna give it a little rinse because I don't really like how that looks. That's okay. Now it's like a jawbreaker, a big jawbreaker. Okay. Pop that up real quick because my chicken is about done and I gotta throw my veggies in there. The arroz is boiling up. Boiling is hirviendo in Spanish. Okay, so now we're gonna throw the cebolla in the, what is this called? Oh my goodness, what's the Spanish word? Chile campana? And there's another word. Babe! Babe! Well, how do you say bell pepper in Spanish? Eh? He said, I don't know. I forget things. That's like the bilingual struggle or the multilingual struggle where you just forget words. Like you're like, I know the English, I know the Spanish, or whatever language, you know, I can't remember because I'm on camera. Anyway, if you see my videos, you know it happens frequently and it's all good. So if you know, oh babe, I know. I usually don't yell at him, but I was wondering. Usually he films me, so I don't need to yell because he's right there. Okay, so now that I threw that in, I'm gonna go ahead and add some soy sauce. Now, I don't like to put a cover on it because here's the thing. If you do that, it's going to really soften up your vegetables because it almost starts to steam it, okay? So my temperature is up relatively high. Again, no salt. The sodium has salt. The soy sauce has salt. So I'm gonna let this chill for a second. I'm not gonna cook it too long because I want those vegetables to be nice and crunchy. This should be almost ready for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep my green beans. So these are not canned green beans, obviously. These are fresh. So I'm gonna chop off the ends. I've already washed them. Can you hear the food? Yeah. I'm hungry. I'm excited. Ooh, I almost forgot. The chili pepper. No, it says paprika because, of course, I recycled this. The chili flakes. I'm not going to add that many. I swear, Victor will be like, this is spicy. And I'll be like, it just has pepper, garlic, and salt, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's the pepper. Anyways, So then this is what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna put some arrocito and I'm gonna put like my pollito with my verduritas on top of it with the side of green beans. Like it's gonna be so good, so colorful and nutritious and yummy for our tummies. So I'm excited. Okay. La, 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 la. So you can grab as many as you want when you're trimming the sides of the green beans. I like to grab 2 so I can make sure that I do it right. I mean, you grab as many as you want. The number that works best for you to get the results you're looking for. Okay. So, some of you may know this, some of you may not know this, but I actually started cooking at a really young age. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I love food. And I would start, like, preparing my own snacks and stuff like that. And really, like, I think what it was is, like, when we were younger, and I mean really younger, like, yesterday. No, like, we were maybe 3, 4. And kids do this thing where they wake up earlier than their parents on the weekend. I know. Great, right? The thing is that we're like, Mom, like we're little, so we're like, we would have to wait till they woke up, obviously, to make food. And kids are funny because they wake up early, so we woke up early. But we got to the age where we could open the fridge. So my mom noticed that we weren't waking her up. And she's like, what? So like panic sets in, right? Because she's like, I don't hear the kids, and that means they're up to something, right? Well, the thing was that she couldn't find us. And she's like, where the heck did they go? When she found us in the closet eating weenies. She's like, oh my goodness, you guys are getting big. Anyways, so I'm pretty sure I led that mission to the kitchen to get some weenies because I was probably starving it. And I was like, okay, I need to eat because, I'm about to get hangry. Seriously, like, my family, if I'm not in a good mood, ooh, this smells good. I'll be adding my peanuts soon. So, my family knows that if I'm acting up, like, on a short fuse or something, they're always like, ¿Ya comiste? ¿Cuándo comiste? Like, ¿tienes hambre? And I'm like, yes. How did you know? Of course I'm hungry. Anyway, so I'm gonna add a little bit of butter. Yes, that is nice and hot. That's what I like to hear. Woohoo! These green beans will be done in no time. El arrocito ya casi está. Yes. Oh my God, my younger version of myself would be like, you're eating before 12 or you're eating after 12. Like you didn't eat lunch at 12. I know, I'm progressing. Wow. So I'm gonna use my same spatula. I don't care. Some of you may have a preference. Like again, do you, boo. Okay, do you. Cause I'ma do me. All right. So I'm gonna let that melt a little bit. And I'm just gonna stir that up. Again, I don't like to touch it too much. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna throw these in here. Yum. These I will put a cap on, okay? Because I do want it to steam a little bit. I still want a bit of crispness. I'm gonna put some garlic. I love garlic. No vampires here. But yeah, a little bit of crispness, but I want to make sure that they also cook because I don't want too much bites either. You know what I'm saying? My teeth are good, but I mean, all right. I'm shaking on the arroz. No chili pepper to that. I'm just gonna stir this up so that they all are coated with the yellow goodness of butter. Yum. Okay, so what I like to do too, if you haven't tried this, if you're doing your green beans, like I'm gonna show you my green beans. If you do your green beans, can you see them? There you go. Ta-da! Yeah, don't mind the mess over here, okay? I promise I will clean that later. But try chopping up some almonds and throwing that in with your green beans. It's a game changer. Like I swear, like adding nuts to your food. Wow, really good. Adds a crunch, more protein, good fats. Yes, everything that we want. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover this. It's a little big, but it works. That is almost done. I also clean up as I go, as much as I can at least. That's something that my parents taught me. Like, hey, I used to hate it because I'd be like, I'll cook, you clean as I go. You know what I'm saying? So Victor and I have this arrangement where whoever cooks doesn't have to wash the dishes. So I'm like, shoot, I love to cook. No, I forgot some green beans over here. Okay, I'm glad I noticed. Okay. How can I forget? I need to say something. La, 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 la. I'm trying to think. There was something else we used to do. Letty, do you remember? I don't know. Are you watching? I thought you were watching. Letty, do you remember? There was a food we used to make a lot when we lived in Tucson together. I felt like it was rice and something. Was it rice and green beans? Like cooked in butter? Oh my god, that was so good. It's still good. I'm gonna throw those in there before more time passes and give that a quick stir. What time is it? Anyways. Yummy, yummy, yummy. What is up, everyone? I'm so happy you can join me on this Friday for this, again, Friday's Fit Friday. The FF. Yes. Victor was like, I was like, are you hungry? He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, me too. Let's make something. And then he's like, I feel like going to the gym again. I'm like, I did 2 classes though. We might go, I don't know. We'll see. Traffic is gonna start pretty soon and we go downtown, so I'm like, I don't know if he wants to put up with that. So I'm gonna take my lovely roasted and salted peanuts and I'm gonna throw them in here. Because the chicken is basically done. My vegetables are as cooked as I want them to be. Because again, I want to have some of that bite. Awesome. So I just want to be careful to not throw in the salt that this has. Preferably use the unsalted ones, but this is what I had, so I'm gonna make it work. Again, this just adds a little bit of bite, a little crunch, you know, different textures, but yeah, more protein too. And good fats. Good fats. Because not all calories are built the same, okay? I'm just saying. So this is practically done. One more minute, I'm gonna pull this off because I don't want my peanuts to get soggy, okay? I want them to have that crunch. So now I'm just patiently waiting on my green beans, which should be, you know, pretty much almost done, and then my rice, which it looks good too. So I am a happy camper. Again, I use the same spatula to stir my little chicken stir fry thing and my green beans. You do what you want. I'm not worried about cross contamination at this point because the chicken is cooked. So, all right. And it's not gonna affect the flavor because I'm gonna mix everything together anyway. So, if you saw this morning's breakfast on my story, whether that be on Instagram or Facebook, you know that I mix my food up. I mean, I didn't have to struggle getting everything on one bite, you know? Okay. And then let me check this arroz. Again, this is the first thing I put because it's gonna be the longest to do, you know? So, okay. Okay, it's almost done. Almost done. Cool. So for those who struggle to make rice, I do too. Brown rice I find easier to make. When I try to make orange rice, or what people call Spanish rice, I'm not an exemplary. I'm not an exemplary person when it comes to that. Poor Victor has had his fair share of crunchy rice. Oh my goodness gracious. He actually makes really good rice. So we're working on it. We complement each other. That's what the relationship's about. Complimenting each other. So I'm gonna clean up. But because this is Fit Fridays, like I said, as you notice, our ratio of food, you know, like not this. I don't need the serving size, but oh, that was hot. Anyways, you just gotta be careful because it can be dangerous cooking. No, but oh, this is over now. I'll pull this aside. We broke this one on accident one day cooking. I know. savages. I'm gonna stir this a little bit so it doesn't get stuck on me. I put this to the side. So you put these handles to the side. I hope you know that when you're cooking, that way when you walk by, you don't hit it. You know, whether you're frying something, cooking something, because you don't want to get it on you all over the stove and start. Anyways, trust me, put your handles to the side. Now, in this point, I would want to do it this way because that burner is hot, and if I grab the handle, it's going to heat up my handle. Okay. You're probably like, I know this, but if you know it, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those who don't, because I'm telling you, sometimes you just forget for some reason, you know. Move this over here. Save the dishes for Victor. I have his name written all over it. Okay. So I am going to. My green beans are perfect, like me. Just kidding. So again, turn to the side for the handle. I'm just waiting on that beautiful rice. I'm gonna use a bowl today. I don't know that Victor likes when I use bowls, but whatever. If he wants to eat, he'll use a bowl, won't he? Pobrecito, he has to put up with me. Can you believe that? Okay. So this rice, again, let me check it again. It's only been like 2 minutes, but still. Perfect. And if not, I'm lying to y'all. No, I'm just kidding. It's really good. But you know, have you noticed that brown rice has a different, I don't want to go, a different texture to it than white rice? Like it's more sturdy, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I'm not gonna do too much rice, but I'm gonna do some arroz. Shoot, I think I might do like a little thingy here. Let me see. This is my attempt to make it look pretty since y'all are watching. I'm like, I got an audience. Okay, so I'm gonna put some arroz. Uy. I'm gonna do some of this chicken. My biggest pet peeve is people who do like just this and try to just grab. Because I'm like, you're moving the sartén all over the place. Like, stop. Grab onto the handles, get a better grip. Like, seriously. Like, literally get a grip. Seriously. Get a grip. Okay. So this is Victor's portion. Well, he can serve himself more too if he wants in a sec. I'm just doing it for y'all, for plating purposes. Just because it'll be easier. Okay, so again, just be careful because they're kind of steaming. You don't want to put your face all up in here unless you want to open up your pores. Then, I mean, do what you got to do. You know, multi-purpose your cooking experience. But yeah, you can, but all kidding aside, you can really burn yourself with steam. I burned myself with steam. I'm telling you, because I don't want it to happen to you. So learn from my mistakes. I actually have a, okay, you see this scar? Can you kind of see it? That is from cooking. Yes, I'm a very serious cook. No, but anyways, it could happen, so don't play. Okay, so I'm gonna do mine too because I'm hungry, like the wolf. Babe! Did you ever see Babe, the pig in the city, you know? Babe! Ya está la comida. My food's ready. I'll be the mom that's like, God, the food is ready. You better get here. If it gets cold, I'm gonna be so mad. But seriously, I would be. I'd be like, I'm slaving in this kitchen for you, and you're gonna disrespect me by coming late to the food that I made you so lovingly, and let it get cold because you were no. It's not gonna work. No. So yeah. Anyways, it's because I'm so passionate about food. All right. Si quieres agarrar algo para tomar. So I'm gonna plate mine up. Y también si quieres agarrar tenedores, please. I'm just grabbing them to grab utensils and to grab what he wants to drink, so we good to go. So let me show you my lovely creation. And then I'm gonna leave y'all be because I gotta eat. And y'all got stuff to do too. So let me flip this over. La 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 la. Okay. Mira, it's so pretty. Do you see all the wonderful colors of the rainbow? Just kidding, there's not that many colors, but I mean, we got quite a few, right? We got yellow, we got some orange, and some green. So we got our brown rice, our chicken with sesame oil, soy sauce, garlic powder, pepper, no salt again because of the soy sauce, and then we have our green beans cooked in butter, with some pepper and garlic, because I just love garlic. So I don't know whose is whose, but we'll see which one Victor picks. I think this one's heavier, so he can have that one, because there's still more anyways. Oh my God, ignore the mess. I promise it's not always like this. Only 5 days out of the week. Just kidding. Nah, but anyways, well, thank you for joining me today on Fit Fridays for this lovely meal. If you try it, please let me know how it goes. Or if you made any changes to it, let me know too. I'm always willing to try new things, especially if you do something more vegetarian. Let me know. Hook a girl up. I want to know. One of my goals is to learn 6 new vegan recipes. I don't know that I know one vegan recipe, so this will be a huge, learning curve for me. So I'm super excited. So again, share your knowledge with me, because sharing is caring. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye.